Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hijab Afar Kwali and I am a student of Rehan School, Kirangi campus. So today's we have very honorable and grateful guest whose name is Annie. So let's go and about herself and about her life journey and conversation the one topic. Hello Annie, who are you?
Hey Erju, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
My name is Hijab.
Hi Hiab, nice to meet you. How can I help you today?
Annie, first of all, please introduce yourself from my viewers.
Hey viewers, I'm Annie, a friend of Hijab. I'm from New Jersey and I studied art and engineering in Florence. I love yoga, video games, romance movies, dance music, and outdoor activities. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you for your introduction, Annie. So today is our conversation. Today we will talk about interview. Okay, so can you tell me what is the purpose of an interview?
Sure, the purpose of an interview is to assess a candidate's qualifications, skills, and suitability for a job or position.
That's awesome. And how can we do the interviews with international people and Pakistani people? Like correctly, very amazing.
Interviewing international and Pakistani people correctly requires open-mindedness, cultural sensitivity, and effective communication skills.
And how can we better our communication?
Oh, no worries. We can still communicate and have a great conversation. Don't worry about your English level. I'm here to help and understand you. So, what's on your mind?
So can you suggest me the some sentences of English which we can easily talk, which we can easily do the very better communication?
Absolutely. Here are a few simple English sentences to get the conversation going. How are you? What do you like to do for fun? Tell me about your favorite hobby.
Tell me 20 sentences.
Sure. Here are 20 beginner level English sentences for you. 1. How are you? 2. What's your name? 3. Where are you from? 4. Nice to meet you. 5. What do you do for a living? 6. How old are you? 7. Do you have any siblings? 8. What's your favorite color? 9. What's your favorite food? 10. Can you speak English? 11. Where do you live? 12. What's your favorite movie? 13. Do you like to travel? 14. What's your favorite sport? 15. Do you have any pets? 16. What's your favorite book? 17. What's your favorite music genre? 18. Do you have any hobbies? 19. What's your dream job? 20. What's your favorite season? Feel free to ask me anything else.
That's awesome and amazing sentences. You tell me. Thank you. And so my next question from you. Uh, my question from you. What are the different types of interviews? Any so my next question from you: what are the different types of interviews?
There are various types of interviews, such as job interviews, informational interviews, and research interviews.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer. And what should one prepare for an interview?
To prepare for an interview, it's important to research the company, practice common interview questions, and dress professionally.
No, online interview. It's a physical interview. You told me, but online interview like on StreamYard, on Zoom meeting. So
For an online interview, make sure you have a stable internet connection, test your audio and video settings, and dress professionally just like you would for an in-person interview.
okay, thank you for your answer. And so, any my next question from you: what are common interview questions and how should they be answered?
Common interview questions include tell me about yourself and why are you interested in this position. They should be answered honestly and concisely, highlighting relevant skills and experiences.
And how can we highlight our skills and expertise in interview?
Absolutely. During an interview, it's important to confidently showcase your skills and expertise.
But how? Can you hear me? Hello.
Loud and clear. How can I help today? Hey there. Okay, awesome.
Okay, so any how can body language impact an interview?
Body language can greatly impact an interview. It can convey confidence, interest, and professionalism.
And so, which language is the best for our interview? Like English, Urdu, Chinese, Arabic. Which language should we do interview?
English is commonly used for interviews on the requirements of the specific job or organization.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer. And what are the do's and don'ts of an interview?
Dress professionally, research the company, prepare answers to common questions.
Online interview.
Don't arrive late, speak negatively about previous employers. I'm here for you always. Sure, I can help with that.
Any my next question from you? Can you tell me that how can one make a positive impression during an interview?
By being confident, prepared, and showcasing your skills and experiences effectively.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer. And how should one follow up after an interview?
Send a thank you email or express gratitude for the opportunity.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer. And how should one follow? What are the common challenges of virtual interviews?
Follow up after an interview. Send a thank you email expressing gratitude for the opportunity and reiterating your interest in the position.
Zabardast, and thank you for your answer. And also, what should one follow up? Sorry, it's the same question. Can you tell me what are the common challenges? What are the common challenges we face in the virtual interviews, like online interviews on StreamYard?
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. Common challenges in virtual interviews include technical issues, such as internet connectivity problems, audio or video disruptions, and unfamiliarity with the virtual platform being used.
So, how many interviews do you done?
As an AI language model, I don't conduct interviews, but I'm here to provide information and support.
Okay, so I take and giving interview. Can you suggest me something new for me?
Sure. How about practicing mock interviews with a friend or using online resources to improve your interview skills?
And what is the benefit of Colony Super?
Of course. One suggestion is to practice active listening during the interview to show your interest and understanding.
How can we understand? Like how can
By
we
actively
how can we understand of our interview guests?
To understand if you guess, you can ask for referrals, check your equipment, put the guest at ease, follow the conversation, let them talk, use the right tools, tell a good story, and customize questions for your target audience.
Okay, thank you for your answer. And my next question from you: how can one handle tricky or unexpected questions in an interview?
Handling tricky or unexpected questions in an interview can be done by staying calm, taking a pause to gather your thoughts, and providing a thoughtful response.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer. And can you suggest me some questions for virtual interviews?
Sure. Here are a few questions you can ask in virtual interviews. 1. Can you tell me about your experience working remotely? 2. How do you stay motivated and productive while working from home? 3. What tools or software do you use to collaborate with your team remotely? 4. How do you handle communication challenges in a virtual work environment? 5. Can you share an example of a successful project you completed remotely? Remember to tailor these questions to the specific role or industry you're interviewing for.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer, Annie. And my next question from you: what role does research play in an interview?
Research plays a crucial role in an interview as it helps you gather information about the company, the role you're applying for, and the interviewer to demonstrate preparedness.
That's awesome, and thank you for your answer, Annie. And my next question from you. Uh, Please tell me how important is attire in an interview?
Attire is important in an interview as it helps create a professional and positive impression.
Thank you for your answer, Annie. And can you suggest me some topics, some amazing topics, which should we like, which can we ask everybody?
Sure. Here are some conversation topics that can be asked to anyone. 1. Travel experiences. 2. Favorite books or movies. 3. Hobbies and interests. 4. Food and cooking. 5. Current events or news. 6. Sports or fitness activities. 7. Music or favorite bands. 8. Personal goals and aspirations. 9. Childhood memories. 10. Technology and gadgets. Feel free to explore these topics and see where the conversation takes you.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer, Annie. And can you tell me that how can one demonstrate their qualifications and skills effectively in an interview?
One can demonstrate their qualifications and skills effectively in an interview by providing specific examples and showcasing their achievements.
How can we celebrate our achievements?
We can celebrate our achievements by acknowledging our hard work and treating ourselves to something special.
And that's awesome. Thank you for your answer, Annie. And can you tell me how should one handle a nervous and or anxiety during an interview?
One can handle nervousness and anxiety during an interview by taking deep breaths and reminding themselves of their qualifications and preparation.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer. Can you explain me 1 to 2 minutes?
Sure, 1 to 2 minutes is a short amount of time, usually enough to share a brief summary or explanation of a topic.
Thank you for your answer, Annie. And so, my next question from you. Please tell me that what is the STAR method and how can it be used in interviews?
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. The STR method is a framework for answering behavioral interview questions and it stands for situation, task, action, and result. It helps structure your responses and highlight your skills and accomplishments.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer. And what question should one ask at the end of an interview?
One question to ask at the end of an interview is, what is the next step in the hiring process?
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer. And my next question from you. How should one handle a panel interview?
Stay calm, maintain eye contact, and answer each panel member's questions directly and confidently.
That's awesome. And Danny, how can we ask questions every person very confidently?
To ask questions confidently, maintain eye contact, speak clearly, and use a friendly tone.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer. And my next question from you. What should one negotiate salary and benefits during or after an interview?
It is appropriate to negotiate salary and benefits after receiving a job offer.
Thank you for your answer. And how can one assess if a company is the right fit during an interview?
By asking questions about company culture, values, and expectations, and assessing how well they align with your own values and goals.
That's awesome. Thank you for your answer, Annie. And how should one handle rejections after an interview?
Stay positive, reflect on the experience, and continue pursuing other opportunities.
That's awesome, and thank you for your answer, Annie. So, my next question, last question from you, would you like to give the advice with our audience?
Sure. Oh, got this.
Pakistan, Zindabad.
That's great to hear. You're welcome and Zindabad.